Hello TikTok. If you ever have a problem that I have, and it's a reoccurring problem, and that is that you buy a tower bolt, chute bolt, whatever you want to call it, door bolt like this, whether it's cranked or not, and this distance that it protrudes from here, you can see that it's only ever about, this one's almost 20 mil. Sometimes they're about 30 mil, but the amount it actually protrudes out into the receiver is always very short. You can buy bolts that are longer or shorter. Here's a shorter one. This one's 50 mil. This one's 150 mil. But that's the length up here. It's never the length down here. And it's something that I always have problems with when I'm retrofitting locks to doors, to garages, to sheds, doing little handyman jobs, and there's a requirement for a longer bolt. Now, if you look up online, you can find, I think they're called patio door chute bolts, or patio door tower bolts, or patio door French door. Some of them are French door locks, which are much longer in this area here, so that this receiver could potentially be down here, and this will actually reach it. It can actually get into some frame that's got some meat into it, that's going to give some strength and structural stability. So the problem is, if you look for a French door or patio door chute bolt with this length protruding 30, 40, 50, 100 mil, you'll find, yes, they are nicer quality, yes, they are a nicer finish, but they're about 20 to 30 pounds each for one, which is a crazy amount. So what I've done is I've reinvented the wheel. If you buy a necked or a cranked one, that's the neck there, buy a necked one. Right, undo this, don't need that, chuck that away, get rid of that, take this out. This is what you need, this bit, the necked, cranked bit. Get rid of that, that's too long, get rid of that. And then buy the shortest one, the 50 mil one, and again, undo that, get rid of that, get rid of that. What we're after is this short bit with this long bit. So what you can do is you can put the long bit in the short one. It's now got a good socket, and you can use this, which was previously at that end, you can use this as the handle. And then what you do is you use this one, and hey presto, we've now increased the length that the bolt will shoot out. So this would be the edge of your door, and it's protruding all that distance to there. This would be here. So previously we saw that this was coming out 20 mil here. We've now got from there, we've got that protruding out. Make sure it lines up. There we go. We've got about 60 mil at a stretch. Yeah, 60 mil, which allows you to do a lot of things that you can't do with a teeny tiny little one. When you put this back together, put this in there, that was previously, that was lined up there, that would go to there, and that would only go that far. It wouldn't even stretch 20 mil. This would pretty much have to be butted up to it, and that would sit inside it. Obviously it's not quite as neat, but I feel quite happy that I've reinvented the wheel, produced a much longer chute bolt, and when you buy the cranked one and the short 50 mil one, then you throw away half the pieces. So that's all these bits here we don't need. I don't know, no, that's going to be useless. That's basically all rubbish. There's nothing we can do with that. They were about £3 and £1, or £3.50 and £1.50. The total cost of this is something like £4.50.